Hello, I am Executive Director Chrissy Crump. I would like to introduce our Town Council members, Chairman Jennifer Small and Board Member Omar Emazian. Today is November 3rd, 1787, and I'm pleased to call to order today's Town Council meeting. 4 months have passed since the Northwest Ordinance has been enacted by the Confederation Congress. We've been busy during these last several weeks doing a number of things revolving around the Northwest Ordinance that was passed on July 13th, 1787. During these past weeks, individual board members have been giving speeches, they've served on panels, and have engaged in numerous informal discussions concerning the execution of the Northwest Ordinance into our town. At this time, our chairman, Jennifer Small, will give you a little background behind what is involved with and what must be done regarding the new law that was passed.
Thank you. The Northwest Ordinance will create a system of government for the Northwest Territories. It will also specify how the various parts of the Northwest Territory can become states. Earlier legislation, such as the Ordinance of 1784 and the Land Ordinance of 1785, stated that the territory would someday become states, and has described how the federal government will sell the land to private citizens. Thomas Jefferson, Nathan Dane, Manasseh Cutler, and Rufus King are currently receiving credit for the ideas behind the Northwest Ordinance. According to the Act, the territory will have to progress through 3 separate stages of government. In the first stage, the Congress is responsible for selecting the territory's leaders. There will be a governor, a secretary, and 3 judges. The governor and judges will jointly select laws from already existing states to create their territory's legal code. The Congress can reserve the right to accept or reject all selected laws. The governor will have power over the militia and Indian matters. He also can select law enforcement officials and judges for the lower courts. All 5 members of the territorial government are to have sizable land holdings and to be residents of the territory. I will now hand it off to our board member, Omar Emazian, for a continuance on the subject matter.
Thank you. So, once 5,000 freemen live within the territory, the government will enter a second stage. The federal government will allow residents to elect a legislature. The legislature consists of 2 houses, a House of Representatives and the Legislative Council. The Legislative Council is a group of 5 men selected by Congress from a list of 10 names of legislators serving in the House. Every legislator serving in the House has to be an adult male residing with at least 200 acres of property under his control. To serve on the Legislative Council, a person has to be an adult male who owns 500 or more acres of land. To be able to vote in the territory, a person has to be an adult male and the owner of at least 50 acres of land. No squatters or residents who do not own property are permitted to vote. The final phase is actual statehood. The Northwest Ordinance stipulated the creation of at least 3, but not more than 5 states out of the Northwest Territory. Once 60,000 people reside in a territory, they can apply for statehood. The people can form a constitutional convention, draft a state constitution, and then submit the document to the United States Congress for approval. The state's constitution has to guarantee basic rights to its people, including religious freedom, trial by jury, the right to bail except in capital cases, and several additional rights. Now please turn your attention back to our Executive Director, Chrissy Crump, for a conclusion of today's Town Council meeting.
Thank you. In addition, the states are highly encouraged to support education. As we will be specifically recognizing the importance of education, Act 3 begins, religion, morality, and knowledge, all being necessary to good government and the happiness of mankind, schools and the means of education shall forever be encouraged. Perhaps of a more practical importance, it stipulates that a section of the land in every township of each new state be reserved for the support of education. Slavery also will be outlawed in any and all of the states created from the Northwest Territory. Soon, many changes will be taking place as we continue this venture of becoming a state. We will together be selecting leaders and laws. As we progress, we will meet the requirements of all 3 stages of government. Hard work, dedication, and diligence is needed from all. Lives will change from here on out. We will be able to provide a section of land dedicated for children to attend school. Education is the key to life. If our youth are educated, our country and even world will continue expanding and improving. I want to thank each and every one who came out today and were an active part of today's meeting. For further details, information will be distributed to the general public, and representatives will be present to answer any questions. Thank you.